Thanks very much, Jerry. The Greater Tampa Chamber of Commerce is committed to fostering a relationship with the men and women that serve at MacDill Air Force Base and with the military in general. How do they do that? Bob Rohrlack, president of the Chamber, and Brian Murphy, co-chair of the Chamber Military Council, are here to tell us. Okay, let's start with you, Bob. Let's talk about the history of the Chamber and the commitment to MacDill Air Force Base.
Sure. The Chamber has always seen MacDill Air Force Base as a vital component of the community, going back to the 1940s, when that land was first identified to be an air base and be part of what's going on. We've been working for a long time supporting the families and the servicemen and women to let them know that we appreciate what they're doing and the impact they have to defend our country. But we've upgraded that to even do more and more each year to make sure we're protecting what's there, the vital commerce driver that the base is, as well as showing the people we appreciate their service to our country.
Well, what are some of the ways that we're showing that appreciation?
Sure. So the Military Council is one of the largest areas of the Greater Tampa Chamber. And it's divided into different areas, so awards and recognition. One example of that is the Military Appreciation Banquet that'll actually happen on March 4th of this year. I think that's happened about 15 straight years. We get about 400 people there, and we recognize men and women from the different commands for various things that they do throughout the year, and they're awarded by their peers. We also have the employment area. So, you know, we think all the time, and we're so proud of what the men and women do while they serve, but what do they do after they serve? And we want to look at the importance of staying here in the Greater Tampa area, and that's the role of the Chamber in connecting those men and women and their families while they're here and serve to the great opportunities to work here. We also assist with some policy issues as well.
Sadly, we hear about a lot of veterans having a tough time finding work once they get out of the military. So what are you doing to help them in that avenue?
Well, these servicemen and women have got tremendous experience and skill sets that they bring from their time in the military. But a lot of them want to go on and get their formal education, get their university degree. There's a bill that's going to be introduced in the state legislature this year that has the support of the Speaker of the House and the Senate President to allow military and their dependents to get instant Florida residency instead of having to wait a year and pay out-of-state tuition. That's a way to keep these best and bright, talented people here in our state getting their degree and becoming part of our workforce, and helps them get their degree. So we're throwing our support strongly behind this bill to help them get educated.
Does it look like it's going to pass? I think it will. It makes sense.
It makes sense. It's common sense.
Right, and the university support it, so it should go through.
Definitely. Now, what about upcoming Chamber military events? What's happening? What's on the roster?
Well, as we mentioned, March 4th is our Military Appreciation Banquet. March 6th, similar to another example of how we help show the MacDill Air Force Base men and women serving, kind of what's happening here in Tampa and vice versa, is Operation Partnership. And so we will actually take active duty men and women, invite them into commercial companies throughout the Bay Area and show them how it runs on an everyday basis. And so that's part of that, help connecting them to employment for either their loved ones now or potentially when they're done serving.
Certainly.
So
Well,
that'll happen on the 6th.
Help them with their transition for sure. And any businesses that are watching right now, if they want to get involved, do they have to be a member of the Chamber to do this?
Well, we'd like them to get involved, obviously be involved and be a part of the Chamber, but anyone can attend the military event that we've got coming up.
That's wonderful. Okay, Brian and Bob, thank you both very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And for more information, you can go to tampachamber.com. We'll be right back with more Daytime, so don't go away.